Hi, I'm Ivan Hunter. This is the first in a series of short talks about the Jaeger Ascending Valve Trumpet. In the first few of these talks I'll be using the C Ascending Valve Trumpet, but the same principles apply to the B-flat Ascending Valve Trumpet. So, first things, what do I mean by an Ascending Valve Trumpet? Well, trumpets are descending instruments. You all know when the trombone plays, he's lengthening the tubing and descending the notes. The note goes lower. The trumpet is the same, but it does it in fixed amounts. So each one of these regular valves lengthens the instrument, and so the note goes lower. On the ascending valve trumpet, we have an extra valve operated by the index finger of your left hand, which is essentially a shortcut, so it shortens the tubing. Etc. So why do we need an ascending valve? Well, there are all sorts of reasons. One of the big reasons is that this was a way of getting over the fact that the low C sharp and D were very out of tune on a regular trumpet. This was in the days before mobile slides. Of course, when we can throw the third slide out, we can get it in tune. But as I say, the ascending valve concept came before the mobile slide. So instead of doing this, we can do this, which gives us a clear note on the D rather than the sort of fuzzy one because we're having to lip it down all the time. So we've got this valve that puts the trumpet up one step. It also means that we hardly ever have to use the third valve. We hardly ever have to use the third valve. On a regular trumpet, we've got to use it for F sharp, G, G sharp, C sharp, D, D sharp, or E flat, A flat, and A flat. With the ascending valve, we only have to use the third valve on 4 of those notes. The others, we can use the ascending valve and much less valves. So all the 8 notes so it gives us a much clearer sound, especially on the high A flat, and it's a much more secure note, because the last thing we want to do is split that note, especially on the C trumpet at the beginning of Tchaikovsky 4, for heaven's sake. Oh dear. So in the next video, I'll talk about alternate fingering, because the ascending valve gives us a whole range of alternate fingerings. So until then, just if you like to think about how you might use the ascending valve, remember it goes up one step.